Hey guys, DJ AJ 101 here, and another little article that I wanted to share with you guys, and this is it right here. As you guys can see from my screen, an iPhone user that was on AT&T was actually suing AT&T, and they got a claim of $850 in a judgment because of this is of course over AT&T's throttling, of course, of unlimited data users on the iPhone. Now I talked in this kind of a little bit of great length in a previous video. I'll leave an annotation here on the screen if you'd like to check that out, about AT&T's throttling of users basically on the lower end of the data cap. You know, they were getting maybe up to 1.5 gigs to 2 gigs, and they were getting basically sent these little messages saying, well, you're in the top 5% and you can't use any more data, sorry. We're going to start throttling you, and basically zoom, just cut your data speeds in half, and probably by twofold, not even just in half, but by twofold. And they were basically getting dial-up speeds worse than Edge over their 3G connection, which was downright pathetic. Now, another big thing about this article right here, I don't know how many of you guys are out there are actually techie enough to listen to Leo Laporte's Tech Guy broadcast, which he does every weekend, pretty much in the early afternoons, you know, late mornings if you're on the West Coast time frame. But he actually got a call from this guy that actually sued him. His name is Matt Sparelli. I'm terrible at last names, guys. But this guy named Matt called in because he was the guy that actually won this lawsuit, and he was kind of discussing it with Leo Laporte on his Saturday Tech Guy broadcast this past weekend. So if you guys would like to go check that out, check out Leo Laporte's tech broadcast, twit.tv. You'll actually be able to check out the Tech Guy show from this past weekend if you guys would like to hear that caller for yourself. It was very interesting hearing his side of it, because he pretty much said, you know, the only carrier in my neck of the woods, he's out in California, is AT&T. I get the better service with them. And he says, you know, I really can't go to anybody else. And he says, you know, when AT&T said unlimited data, you know, I thought that was supposed to mean unlimited, and I was just getting capped. And he said I was just getting terrible data speeds and stuff like that. And he wanted to watch his, you know, Netflix and Hulu and stuff like that. And he pretty much went after AT&T like a lot of us would like to. And he said, you know, he filed it in small claims court, and pretty much said, you know, this is I don't like the way you guys are treating me with this data cap, and I want, you know, I want my data speed. I don't want to be capped. I have an unlimited data plan, and I want my speed because I have unlimited data. I shouldn't be capped like this. You know, he said it was kind of ridiculous. But he ended up winning this small class action lawsuit against AT&T for $850, which of course would basically cover his data expense, you know, for the data that he would actually use if he would be on a tiered data plan for an entire year, I guess, for the extent of his contract. So that's why he was suing for that. And of course, I think he sued for a little bit more with legal fees and whatnot. But this is definitely an interesting article. And I know AT&T was supposed to basically file, you know, an appeal to this decision right here, but they have yet to really notice. They said they were going to, but I guess we're going to have to wait and see with this scenario. But I would like to get, you know, if you guys would like to check this article out, it's very interesting, and definitely check out Leo Laporte's Tech Guy broadcast from, of course, this past Saturday on his Tech Guy show. And this guy actually called in and kind of explained it. It's very interesting, and it was very worthwhile listening to kind of hear how he did it. But I'd like to hear what you guys think about this. Do you guys think that this is promising, that, hey, now, you know, maybe AT&T will start to hopefully not push these data throttles as hard as maybe they have been, because they know that, you know, in the context of their dialogue and the context of their contract, they might not be able to get away with it as much as they would maybe hope to have liked. Definitely like to hear what you guys think. Please leave me a comment below, and I would love to hear it. You know, I personally think this is probably good, you know, definitely going after the wireless carriers, because, you know, as we all know, wireless carriers could give 3 ticks about us. They really do not care. So, sorry. That was my iPhone. Not an AT&T though. But like I said, as we all know, wireless carriers really don't care about us. All they care about is money, and making money, and giving us, you know, the least amount of data as possible to bog down their network. You know, the least amount of work for them, the more money for them, they're happy. So personally, I think this is a good thing, and I really hope that this kind of hopefully spurs in the direction that hopefully AT&T and the rest of the wireless carriers will continue to provide outstanding service, hopefully for the higher prices that we as smartphone users pay. But like I said, please leave your comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Also, if you like this video, feel free to hit that like button as well. That helps me out. Also, that subscribe button helps me out as well. If you happen to like my content, feel free to check out my channel as well. Got a lot of interesting tech content on there, unboxings, reviews, stuff like this. All good in my opinion, and hopefully in your opinion as well. I'd love to hear your feedback. But anyways, guys, this has been DJ AJ101 here. Please feel free to check out this article, link in the description below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great one till then, guys.